Arizona Cardinals 41, LA Rams 10. We absolutely battered the Rams in this game. I mean, we decided to skip the foreplay and just get straight into it, scoring on our first three possessions. I mean, last week after Marvin dropped that one pass by Kyler must have thought his dreads were snakes the way he just stopped looking his direction the rest of the game. He was starving Marvin, but this week he was well fed like DJ Khaled. Just pass after pass, spectacular play after spectacular play, and like the most promising part about the performance was his ability to be on the same page with Kyler off schedule. I'd say the best example of it in the league would be the Kelsey Mahomes connection. It's like whenever Mahomes gets out the pocket, Kelsey always just seems to find space and make himself available for Mahomes, and just he's always open when the play breaks down. Marvin, that was the most promising sign because every time the play broke down, he was always trying to figure out a way he could make himself available for Kyler, and that's about two. One of the touchdowns was like that. The other one was the big gain down the left side. I mean, it was just a spectacular all-around performance. I mean, calamari Kyler, more slippery than ever. Perfect passer rating. Uh, he had four incompletions, one more incompletion than he had touchdowns. That just this might be it just might be the first page in an MVP season. It just might. I mean, on the ground game we had James Conner, the Terminator, absolutely dominating on the ground like Mirab against O'Malley. You throw in Trey Benson, and DeMarcado, and Kyler's rushing yards. As a team, we had 230 rushing yards. We had about 250 passing yards. How can you lose with those numbers? I mean, it was just spectacular. Then we had Trey McGrath, Trey McBaller. He did his thing too. I mean, that catch in the third quarter was ridiculous. Like on the sideline, just all hands. Even when he hit the ground, it was just all hands. He's like, by the end of the season, he's gonna be a top three tight end. He's a really great talent. And I see another good thing, since it was such a dominating performance, we were able to bring in some of our younger guys, backups. I really like that because down the line, if slash when we get hit by the injury bug, some of the younger guys have experience now, and that's gonna pay dividends down the line for us. The one downer from the backups coming in was Clayton Tune. That little cameo there showed me we just better hope Kyler stays healthy, because if Tune gets in, we are going to be consistently offbeat and getting beat. We just don't have a chance with him. It's not going to be good if Kyler gets hurt. And now onto the defensive side. Buda Baker. I mean, he was on a mission to show the world that T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili would in fact want him. He was out to show he is no scrub. After getting hurdled by Josh Allen last week, he was out to prove a point. He was just all over the place, making plays. He was involved in everything, especially early. Later in the game, not as much because he didn't need to. We were up by so much. No need to put yourself in harm's way. And then on to my personal MVP, Dennis the Menace Gardeck. TJ Watt, who? I mean, the guy had 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. He was just a game wrecker, just absolutely wrecking that Rams O-line. he was an unstoppable force. Just an all around great game. It was a great season, well not season, home opener for the Cardinals. Glad to see us back winning on our home field. And now we turn our attention next week to Detroit at home again. Now Detroit lost today against Tampa, so they're gonna be motivated to come in and beat us and get back on the winning side of things. And I do have to temper expectations for us. The Rams were just completely bruised. Like the injury bug has hit them hard already. I mean, Cooper Kupp left in the first half. Their O-line absolutely decimated, but it's not like we didn't show signs of a great offense last week against Buffalo. So next week's game is gonna show a lot. I can't wait for that game. I do think it's gonna be a tightly contested game. I do expect our offense to still be buzzing. Our defense is the real question at this point. Was today a fluke? Was it just a result of us playing against their backups? I guess we'll have to find out next week. But it was really promising this week. A very promising performance, and can't wait till next week. Just what a performance! It's a great victory. Next week, Arizona Cardinals, Detroit Lions. See y'all then. Like and subscribe.